Welcome to the quick instructions for looking up contacts with certain birth dates in your database. This is Act for Web. On the top left, click on Lookup. Go to Other Fields. On the far left, under the Field drop-down is a list of every field in your database. If you just type in the first letter of the field you're looking for, which is birth date, I typed in the letter B, that will bring you to the B's. I select birth date, and then the middle option has a variety of lookup functions. So a birth date equal to a specific date, on or after, or for a certain month. In this example, we're going to find every contact that has a birthday in July. So the month equals 7. And then we hit OK. That's going to pull up everybody in your database that has a birthday in the month equal to the number 7. This brings the list up in list view, so you can see multiple fields for each contact. If we also want to see the actual birth date here, on the top right, we would click this icon, which signifies customized columns. And that brings up a window where on the left is every field in your ACT database. On the right are all the fields in the view showing on your screen, so you can manipulate what fields you're looking at. We want to add birth date. So on the left, I'm going to click into the list and then type the letter B. That will take me down to the B's. And then we find birth date. And we use the single arrow to push that field over to the right, so it will show up on our screen. This is also where we can remove fields that we don't need to see from the view. I can also change where that field shows up and then hit OK. So now the list will refresh and you will see the names of the contacts with their birthdays. They're all in the month equal to 7. And from here, you can use the ACT marketing automation to create a template and send a happy birthday email, or you can export the list very quickly to Excel by just clicking the Excel icon, and it will create the list in Excel for you. If you happen to have a situation where you are storing, and here's the list in Excel with the names and the birth dates. If, for example, you also have, this is a contact and their birth date, but in the case of, for example, a mortgage company, maybe you also have the spouse's birth date, you can look that up as well and add it to this list. The way that you would do that is now I go back to Lookup, I go back to Other Fields. In this case, it's called co-borrower birthday. So I type in the letter C to go find my co-borrower information. Co-borrower birth date, month equals 7. Very important, you do not hit OK here. Instead, you click the middle decision bar where it says for the current lookup, and here we're going to click Add to Lookup. So if I hit OK without doing that, it's going to replace the lookup and you will no longer have the contacts with the birthdays in July. So you need to select this middle decision and select Add to Lookup. If you are doing this in ACT and you don't see that secondary selector, that just means you need to expand this little arrow here to the left. So you would open that up, and then you can see the option to Add to Lookup. So now if I hit OK, that's going to add also my co-borrowers to the list. And again, if I want to see the co-borrower's name and their birth dates, I just manipulate by clicking on Customize Columns. I want to see the co-borrower name. So we find that. We'll just use their first name. And then we also want the co-borrower birth date. Click on that. And again, we can move this up and manipulate this so that you're looking at exactly the screen that you want. That's going to refresh the view. And so now we have also any of our co-borrowers that have a birthday in July are going to be on this list. And once again, you can click Export to Excel. or use the marketing automation to send birthday emails. Thank you very much.